Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Threads of Creativity. I'm your host, Anadil, and today we're going on a little time travel journey back to the beginning of fabric, fashion, and design. You see, textiles aren't just what we wear, they're stories. Stories of culture, craftsmanship, and creativity. So let's rewind the threads of time and explore the history of textiles. Before yarn, before color, before design, there was simply the human need for protection. Early humans wrapped themselves in leaves, grass, and animal skins. Those primitive coverings were the first expressions of textile thought. Then curiosity sparked. People noticed that certain plants had fibers that could be twisted into stronger strands. From those early fibers came hand twisting, braiding, and the first simple looms, wooden frames where threads were crossed by hand. That was the birth of weaving, the 0 point of textile design. Every ancient civilization left its own signature thread in history. Egypt gave the world linen. 5,000 years ago, Egyptians spun flax into fine, cool fabric, a symbol of purity and prestige. Even royal mummies were wrapped in linen that survives to this day. China gifted the miracle of silk. Legend says a silkworm's cocoon fell into an empress's teacup. As she lifted it, a shimmering filament unraveled, and silk was born. That discovery created the Silk Route, linking east and west through trade. Meanwhile, the Indus Valley civilization, Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, was already spinning and weaving cotton. Archaeologists have found spindles and cotton threads there, making it the earliest cotton culture on Earth. Persia and Mesopotamia also flourished with dyeing and embroidery. So the roots of textile design reached deep into Asia's soil. As trade grew, fabric became currency, a marker of art and identity. In Persia, hand-woven carpets in rich embroidered cloths decorated palaces and mosques. Each motif carried a spiritual meaning. In India, crafts like adrak, bandhani, and kalamkari blossomed. Every region spoke its own textile language. Sindh's indigo adrak, Bengal's airy muslin, Gujarat's vibrant bandhani. Threads were no longer just material, they were expressions of faith and celebration. At the same time, Europe saw its own textile artistry grow. Italy and France became famous for silk and lace. The city of Lyon produced luxurious silks for European royalty, while Venice and Florence refined weaving into fine art. Textiles had now become symbols of power and elegance, from Asian palaces to European courts. Then came the 18th century, and the world changed forever. In England, inventions like the spinning jenny, power loom, and cotton gin transformed fabric making from craft to industry. Production multiplied overnight. Fabric became faster, cheaper, and available to all. America soon joined the revolution. Southern plantations produced vast amounts of cotton, while northern mills in cities like Lowell, Massachusetts, became hubs of textile manufacturing. But something was lost: the gentle human touch. Artisans faded behind machines, and creativity gave way to speed. Still, this revolution built the foundation of the global textile industry we know today. By the 20th century, the textile world expanded again. The West began experimenting with synthetic fibers like nylon, polyester, and rayon, lightweight, durable, and easy to mass produce. Meanwhile, designers worldwide started blending technology with art. Digital printing, smart fabrics, and AI-generated patterns are redefining what textiles can be. Yet heritage remains the heartbeat of modern fashion. Handloom, embroidery, and natural dyes still hold emotional power. Today, South Asia continues to weave tradition into modern life. From Khadar to lawn, resham, karandi, and cotton, each fabric tells its story. Sindh's adrak, Baluchistan's needlework, Punjab's pulkari, and Khadi's simplicity are not just fabrics, they're living pieces of culture. Modern designers across the region are reviving heritage techniques, combining sustainability with modern aesthetics, proving that tradition never truly fades. Throughout history, textiles have defined identity. Pharaohs wore fine linen, Mughals draped themselves in gold-threaded jamawar and zardosi. In Europe, monarchs showcased silk and velvet gowns to express class and power. Art, religion, and fashion interwove. Fabrics inspired miniature paintings, influenced architecture, and now grace global runways. Textiles have always been the bridge between art and life itself. Think about it. From the first leaf that covered a body to the AI-generated patterns glowing on our screens today, textile design has always been the story of human creativity. Thread by thread, we don't just weave fabric, we weave culture, connection, and imagination. That's all for today's episode. Next time, we'll explore types of fabrics, how different materials shape comfort, fashion, and function. I'm Anadil, and this is Threads of Creativity. Stay inspired and keep weaving your dreams.